Hi, my name is Mayanka. I am accounts and a finance trainer from UPLETS. Today, we are covering the topic of payment of TDS. In our previous video, we have discussed the topic of TDS. According to the provision of TDS, when there is any person who are responsible for the payment of any specific amount, then such person are liable to deduct the amount of TDS, and the amount of TDS which is deducted by such person are required to be deposited in the account of government. Then on the basis of this, today we are discuss what are the due dates for the payment of TDS to the government. Due dates for the payment of TDS. It is the responsibility of the person who is deducting the amount of TDS, which is commonly known as deductor, to duly pay the amount of such TDS to the government on or before the due dates. Generally, the due dates for the payment of TDS is 7th day of next month, but the date for the month of March for the payment of TDS can be 30 April 2030 April. Is that normally the amount of TDS should be paid within the 7th day of the next month, but for the month of March the payment of such amount of TDS can be made till 30 April. For the government employees or for the government assessee who is paying the amount of TDS without any challan, then the TDS payment has to be done by them on the same day, the day when the original transaction was completed. Is that the payment of TDS and the day on which the original transaction was completed should be same. There is a chart. On the base of this, we can understand the dates and due dates for the payment of TDS. For the month of April, the due date for the payment through challan is 7th May. For May, 7th June. For June, 7th July. For the month of July, it's 7th August. For the month of August, it's 7th September. For the month of September, it's 7th October. For the month of October, the TDS should be paid till 7th November. For the month of November, the TDS should be paid till 7th October. And for the month of December, the TDS should be paid till 7th January. For the month of January, the TDS should be paid till 7th day of February. For the month of February, the TDS should be paid till 7th of March. And for the month of March, the TDS should be paid 30 April. And for the government employee, such amount of the TDS should be paid till 7th day of April. Now, we are discussing the concept of interest on late or non-payment of TDS. Is that when there is any person who is responsible for the payment of TDS to government, but the amount of TDS is not paid by such person, or there is any payment of TDS which is made by such person, but it is late, then what is the provision of interest? As per the section 201 subsection 1A of Income Tax Act contain the provision in the respect of late or non-payment of TDS. If there is no deduction of TDS, either fully or partly, then an amount of interest would be charged at a rate of 1% for every month. This shall be applicable from the due date when there is a requirement to deduct the amount of TDS till the date when the TDS was actually deducted. Is that if there is the requirement of the deduction of TDS, but the deductor fails to deduct the amount of TDS, whether in either wholly or partly, then interest would be charged at the rate of 1% every month, and it shall be applicable from the due date till the date of when the TDS was actually deducted. Second point, in case where the amount of TDS is deducted but not paid fully or partly, then an interest of 1.5% per month shall be charged from the date when the TDS was deducted till the date when such amount of TDS was finally paid. Is that the first provision is for deduction of TDS, is that it is related to non-deduction of TDS, either it is part or fully. And the second point is related to the payment of TDS. In the second point, the deduction of the TDS is made, but there is not, but there is the payment is not made by the deductor to the government. In case if the TDS is not deducted, then the rate of the interest will be 1%. If the TDS is deducted but not paid, then the rate of the interest will be 1.5%. Interest on late payment of TDS. Nature of default. Number 1, non-deduction of TDS, whether is whole or part, 1% per month, and it will be start from the date on which there is a requirement to deduct the amount of TDS till the actual date of deduction, is that when the actual deduction of such TDS is made. Number 2, after deduction of tax, no payment oblique late payment of TDS, is that when the deduction of TDS is made by deductor, but the payment of such TDS is not paid by such deductor, then the interest shall be 1.5% per month, and it will be start from the date when the amount of the TDS was deducted by the deductor till the date when the actual payment was made. For the example, Mr. Ram payable TDS amount of rupees 3000, and it has been deducted on 15th day of January, and Ram has missed the paid this amount, and he has paid such amount on May 29th. Then, as per the provision of income tax, the amount of the TDS should be paid till the 7th day of the next month. Is that according to the question, Mr. Ram deducted the amount of TDS on 15th January. Then such amount to be deposited to the government till 7th February. But he paid or deposited such amount on 29th May. Then there is the levy of interest. According to this, the amount of the interest will be 3000 into 1.5% into for the 5 months. The month from January to May, is that the amount of the interest which is levy due to the non-payment of TDS is rupees 2225. which will be paid by Mr. Ram. This is the concept of payment of TDS, and if the deductor is fails if the deductor fails to deduct or paid the amount of TDS, then what will be the interest is charged by the government. And other concept of the TDS we will discuss in our other videos. Thank you so much.